look like it's getting better. I think it's getting better. Got 2 fingers, 3 fingers, down to 2. Need to pull you out just a little bit more. See, this needs to be 3 solid fingers. I don't measure with tape measures. That's boring. I use fingers. Well, now I've hit the right fingers, but I've pulled it out down there. So now we need to stretch things a little bit more. I don't know if I have any more flex pipe with me. I might, but yeah, you see how it pulled out there? We actually got it out far enough now. Let's cover that up with my hand. See, you can't tell. And I think that'll work. But I just gotta get the bottom to hook up now. Alrighty, we got the exhaust done. I went in and I took a shower, got all cleaned up. We're here at Walcott, Iowa, or Iowa 80 truck stop. And I do apologize. I should have brought you guys with me to the shower. Not in the shower, of course. That would have been very inappropriate. But I don't think I've ever showed you guys the upstairs of Iowa 80's truck stop, where the shower is and the lounge and I think there's a dentist and a chiropractor and all that up there. I don't think I've ever showed you that, but I left the phone in the truck, walked in, took a shower, come back to the truck, and went, well, should have showed you guys that. And then I walked over and got a blimpy sub, so that's what we have now. They're over there cleaning the pumps up and everything. It's a weekend at the Iowa 80 truck stop, so everything looks kind of calm. Everybody's pretty chill, and I kind of like that. Our exhaust, if you guys caught the last video, at the end of it I showed you how our exhaust was kind of set and cockeyed, and it still is kind of set and cockeyed, but I think I got it tweaked right. We'll see if that tweak holds up. For some reason, every time I adjust it, it just goes right back to where it was. This is supposed to be the year of the Kenworth, you know, where I told you guys we were actually going to spend money on making things look pretty on the truck. Well, we're almost at $17,000 in repairs in the past month. So the year of the pretty is put on hold for right now. I think I do have an AC compressor, or the bearings or something starting to go out too, so that'll put us up over the 17 grand. So we're just going to put on the truck what I have already, the stuff we had talked about in the past. But as for the exhaust, we're just going to have to keep using the ugly, rusty, crappy exhaust for a while. And then maybe when the truck decides to like me again, we will continue our year of the pretty. But we do have a lot, you know. We do have enough. We are en route for Greenfield, Indiana. We are loaded up with 38,000 pounds of numbers, and we need to be out there by 11 o'clock tonight, and we're already only 350, 340 miles from there, so we will have no troubles making that deadline. Once we get there, it will be a drop. We will hook onto an empty trailer, and then we don't have to go too far for our reload. We are just outside of Greenfield, Illinois right now, just off of Interstate 74 at a rest area. We were sitting back there at that picnic table. Sarah called and I was chit-chatting with her and started walking around. Then I realized, oh, I wanted to talk to you guys while I was sitting at that picnic table up there. And I seriously contemplated going back up to that picnic table. Then I told myself, self, that's a big hill to climb. Why don't you just go over here, sit down at a picnic table and have a conversation? But now that I'm sitting down at this picnic table, I don't really have much to say other than the trip is going good. I think earlier I'd spoke about the AC compressor going out. I think a bearing or something is going in there because it's starting to make some noise. And if I sat here and talked to you guys long enough, you'd hear it because the truck's just right there. It's alright, we'll just fix it when it breaks. I don't think I really, unless I get a wild hair to sit at a dealership somewhere to get that fixed. I just want to keep moving, you know? I always feel really sorry for all these houses right here. We're in Greenfield, well, it's Mount Pleasant, but has a Greenfield address. These houses right here, this road used to be all the way over to here. It used to be a really quiet 2-lane road. That's a school right there. Everything's taken over. There's like 6 or 7 storage facilities over here now. Distribution centers. Then the big one, well, you guys can't see them, but there's an Amazon Prime truck here. Let me do a little wiggle. See him right there, glued to my tail? Speed limit through here is 30. Well, it's Amazon, but there's an Amazon distribution center down here on the end. It's ugly through here now. All these people did, man. It was just so quiet. I remember my first time coming out here before all this was here. I got popcorn all over my floor, and I got popcorn grease all over your lens. It's a little better. Not grease. I got oil. Popcorn butter. No, the reason I bring it up, the sentimental part about feeling bad for those houses is over there's a Wendy's when we come in here, and I used to always hide over in the trees when they allowed trucks to still park around places before truck drivers destroyed all of it. I used to hide back there in the trees, and it was really quiet, really quiet. The trees are gone. They were here last time we were here, but the trees are all gone now, and I don't know what they're building beside Wendy's. It used to be so nice. You could back into it, shut the truck down, and you'd never even know you were outside of a city. But trucks, you know, There's a lot of truck drivers out here that are interesting. We sat out there beside the road. I had me some supper in the truck. We need to go find a place to drop this trailer and grab an empty one. The last 3 times we've been here, they haven't had an empty one. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Our reload is set for 7 a.m. It's only up in Lebanon. Is it Lebanon? I think it's Lebanon. Or Lebanon. I don't care. But it's only up there, and we will hopefully be there by 7. Holy smokes, I am just as shocked as you for what I'm about to tell you. I just got to get out of here without hitting anybody. A lot of trailers back here. There was 3 of our trailers sitting there empty waiting for me. You can't beat that. I always think it's cute when I try to record a still shot like back there where I'm just trying to record it and not set a tripod up or anything, and it's 6:30 in the morning. I'm like, that's just not gonna happen, man. The camera's just, it's just dancing. What are we hauling today? We are hauling barbecue sauce, Essentials Ranch. No, it's not barbecue sauce. We're hauling steakhouse dressing. I think it's about everything involving dressing, because there's a little bit of stuff up there too. And you guys see all the way up there too? Should be the whole trailer. There's about 25 pallets on board. It required 2 load locks. I didn't put those in, they put those in. Do you guys see why I think load locks are just kind of corny? Those weren't going nowhere. Whatever, man. It's a 2-stopper. That's right, it is a 2-stopper. We are going tonight or tomorrow morning. We need to be in Kansas City, Kansas, and then it goes up to Cherokee, Iowa. You know, I really don't think Casey's knows how much better these King's Hawaiian barbecue brisket sliders would be if they were not barbecue. That would be awesome. Yes, I am one of those very strange people that does not like barbecue sauce. Well, everybody's always asking me in the comments, man, you were in Kansas City, you got all kinds of barbecue, didn't you? No, I can't actually stand the taste or the smell of barbecue sauce. I used to really like it. I did. It was one of those tastes that I loved. And then all of a sudden, I hated it. It's like milk. I used to love drinking milk. Then about 3-4 months ago, all of a sudden, every time I touched milk, it tasted disgusting. My taste buds are changing. I'm doing it to myself, probably. But yes, I don't like barbecue. We are just outside of Crawfordsville. We're going to jump on Interstate 74 buzz up to Champaign, Illinois, and then cut across Interstate 72 and start making our way for Missouri. We could also hit Interstate 70 and run that all the way across Missouri.
Head south on County Road 525 East.
My Google Maps is talking to me right now, and that's the way she wants me to go. But I do not want to go that way. I do not like that way, and we're going to take the less busy route. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3 shirts, 2 jeans. I gotta go through and see what I'm setting on underwear and socks. We might be able to pull it off, but I might actually have to do laundry at a truck stop. Before I throw these out, I found that when we were at Iowa 80 on clearance. Now, why was a Kenworth W900 heater, slider, valve control thingamajiggy on clearance? But just to tell you the difference: old, new, old, new, old, new, old, new. I really need to put updated pictures of my kids in the truck. There's actually one picture of my wife with the kids over there from when Troy was maybe like 10. But yeah, I need to put updated pictures in here. Just haven't done it. That's Paige's senior picture, and that one over there with curly locks, he's gosh, maybe 8th, maybe 9th grade, 8th grade, somewhere in there. I don't know. It's time for some new pictures though. I knew all that. But yeah, $10. Usually, like, if you buy that little piece down there, it'd be like 40 bucks with the ring around it. I got it for $10. I was bargain shopping for chrome. Didn't even know they had a clearance section at Iowa 80 truck stop. Don't get too excited. There was like 4 things in it, and that was one of the 4. But I was really excited. Alright, so do we have enough clothes? I think we do. I kind of took on, well, I took on more loads. I took on, we're 350 miles from Cherokee, or from Kansas City right now. Once we get there, we have to unload tomorrow morning and then go to Cherokee, Iowa. But once we get done with Cherokee, Iowa, we go back down to the yard, grab a trailer, and we're going out for Tar Heel, North Carolina. And if some of you have been around the channel a while, you guys all remember we used to go down to North Carolina quite a bit. It wasn't planned though. I wasn't planned to be out on the road over 2 weeks. So I was thinking, did I bring enough? I hate doing laundry in a truck stop. I used to, and I just don't like doing it. So I just pack a lot of clothes. And I think we do. If I wear my underwear normal, the inside out, then backwards, then upside down, I should have enough of those. Blue jeans are good to go. Socks, questionable. Shirts, gonna have to spread that out a little bit. I'm just kidding. I have plenty of clothes. We are going to well, we need to be out there in 4 days. So tomorrow morning, 2, 3, 4, that'll give us 2 days to get out there. Should be okay. It's about 1,300 miles from Sioux City, give or take. I don't know which route I'm going to take going out there. We'll talk about all that in an upcoming video. But I was just excited about getting another North Carolina, so I figured I'd jump on here and chitter chat about it. Sarah, she said, oh, okay. Mom, she's like, that's too far. Mom's not happy with me. I know. I'm sorry, Mom. I love you. We're gonna have a long night. We have 325 miles left, and I think we're gonna have a long night. Missouri's in for a interesting show with the storms. So Dad is watching it. I'm just trying to get out of this truck stop. Coming up on the Illinois-Missouri state line right now. We'll be crossing over the pretty bridge up here. That storm is about right there. Kansas City has 80-mile-per-hour winds is what it's saying. This is not the same storm that hit last night, to where I think Kansas or Colorado got hit and slammed hard with a tornado. So it's a very active weather system this year. It's just non-stop. Every once in a while there'd be a little break of a few days of calmness, but it's almost a guarantee whenever it warms up anywhere in the Midwest, it's gonna blossom tornadoes for some silly reason. Trip's going okay. I don't recommend taking Interstate 72 in Illinois, but that's been miserable for the last 100 miles. This is a rough road. But other than that, I want you to enjoy the beautiful Missouri River off to your right and off to your left. See, there it is. Ooh, that side's even better. That's got a bridge that goes up in the air for choo-choo trains. I'm not too sure if you guys can hear the rain over the reefer, because yes, barbecue sauce needs to be refrigerated apparently, but it can go to the shelves in the store not refrigerated. Who knows? I made an executive decision. They're calling 80-mile-an-hour winds and golf ball to baseball sized hail in that storm. So we're going to let that storm pass by, and then once that storm passes by, we will proceed on. We shouldn't see too much where we're at other than just this rain, because we are right on the outside of it and it's moving into that northeast area. So if it stays moving to the northeast, the bad stuff will be by us, and then we just have rain. I'm all right with rain. That big hail, that's truck total in size hail right there. I used to always think, ooh, I could get a new hood. No, the hail that's been coming out of the skies this year, that's totally your truck, man. I don't want to total the old girl just for some hail. There was a place in Oklahoma just about an hour ago that was getting CD sized hail. Most of you know what a CD is, or DVD. DVDs or CDs, the same thing. Sized hail. That's bigger than a softball. Kind of in a dilemma. When I googled this place on Google Satellite, it didn't look anything like this, but this is where we need to be. But I had to go through a gate, and the gates were wide open, and there was no one in the guard shack. And I would have jumped out and went over and checked, but it's raining, and well, I'm sugar or melt, so I could be salt. I wonder if I'm salt. I'm not 100% sure if I can park here or not. No one has come out and chased me away yet. And once it lightens up from raining, I will walk and see if I can find a door or a window or something to ask. There was a big sign that said, receiving hours start at 6 a.m., which is a huge plus. That tells me that I don't have to wait till 11 a.m. to get unloaded. They're only getting I think it's 3 or 4 pallets. So they're not getting a whole lot. I don't know. Who knows where the tornadoes hit tonight? I know Grinnell, Kansas, got, from the pictures, it looks like it got leveled. But I really haven't seen a whole lot on it. But that was last night. Tornadoes everywhere, man. At Ryan Hall, y'all, man, it's just non-stop. One right after another. It's crazy. I think we're going to end this video right here. We've been going for a couple days. I've been kind of doing that past couple weeks. Just record a couple days and call it good. And it kind of spans out okay, because a lot of times it gets start to finish and start another pattern in what we're doing. I feel like I talked a lot on this video, so I feel like I have a lot of editing to do. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you haven't yet, jump on over to truckingwithschmidt.com. He still has those coffee mugs on there. I have one in here. I'll show you in the next video, but it's up there, and I'm feeling very lazy, and I just don't want to move right now. You guys stay safe, and as always, I'll see you next time.